Hey everyone, welcome back. BogMod here, playing more Trails through Daybreak. And sorry to see you returning yesterday. So it's just exciting thing it says today. Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
Nope. Alright. Can't do that yet. Too late, go home and do. Oh, why? I'm gonna keep playing. Can we hang out a little more, please? We can't remember. Your mom told us to get home early. Why do you care about what she says? Do you care about Oma than me? What does that mean, Mom? It's not true.
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
What?
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
Alright then, let's head into this cafe. Let's go first into the cafe. Go inside.
Well, hello again, handsome.
Husky voice.
I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Mom, we all just walked in the door and you already got her red. Bartender Bermotti.
My name's Bermotti, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
You have a boyfriend? He just scratches his back, so that's all. He helps that he makes some of the best coffee and cocktails in town. He's a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh. Name is Agnes Claudia. Pleasure to meet you. This is she a polite one. What a lovely client you have today. I'll let you hear regards, Giacomo. That's right. Word travels fast. The crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. I've never wished this on him. Even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? Guess it was last night. So it tells me he tipped off the police. Said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal. So good. I'm only thinking it was a hoax. Indeed, it was. The police arrested several from the scene. Found out the drugs were ever changed hands. Did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind. Who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The rest, they wouldn't have done it, so it was someone on our side. Said. Sounds like those criminals and the other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal. It wasn't drug related. Called the police and them, creating confusion by doing so. Oh well. Yeah. Then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene and end up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. As along the same lines as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is. Make it off completely undetected. We speculate. Some kind of trick to it. Zephyr? How many of them in circulation? I think he used the previous model. We're making the rounds of the black market these days. A Ramda. Coward's 5th gen orbit. Yeah, between the Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. Got the police and army for a while, but since the 6th gen was introduced, they were wasting no time dumping it. Ramda was just as good as everyone's Arcus back then. No future being the stealth capabilities. Stealth to hide something? It lets you disappear as if by magic, yes. Active camouflage. That depends on the user. Tripping sensors. If you're seeing that's already in disarray and stealing something, that would be child's play. Puts it all in perspective for us, huh? We charged the maintenance room after hearing a scream. We found Giacomo's corpse. We were the only people who were there. His throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not at the bottom of the barrel. Dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps over there they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Sorry about that. Oh. No, you wouldn't keep me waiting. Is that Dingo?
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security logs.
Let's see.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday.
I want to guess this is Dingo. We saw him show up at the same time as the other girl, Marielle. So the idea that she might be the rookie and he's the main reporter would fit.
Well, be seeing you.
Multiple hideout city. Yeah, we knew this. We sold him one of those, but if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps he had to run with. Oh, can't believe you turned to... Yeah! Go, Brain! Right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I don't have much of the faithful type. Alright. Well, we got a lot of new information out of that. Just surprised at how well connected you are. Say, I spent time putting people in my debt so I can cash in favors, right?
You must have amassed quite a collection by now.
Ooh. Oh, there she is. Is Anya going to mention how pretty she is?
Oh. Oh! I'd heard you were a regular at this establishment, but I wasn't expecting to run into you just as it was opening.
That makes two of us. First Renee, then you. Hell of a day for me.
You've certainly spent a lot of it skulking around. Up to no good, I assume. I imagine it was half your own fault that you got hauled off to the police station.
Wish I could argue otherwise. Should have known it wouldn't take long for you to hear about what happened and come running.
Of course. I've paid a visit to the scene of the crime as well. Giacomo was hardly a pleasant person, but he was a decent informant to use when work called for one. I hope you know that the detectives at the station and that reporter are very displeased with you, by the way. Your love of causing trouble for everyone and taking advantage of it to further your own goals has never been a bright spot for you.
Don't got a clue what you're talking about. Damn, this is awkward.
I can't believe it.
Elaine Auclair.
Forgive me. My name is Elaine. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation.
I like her design.
Oh, not at all. I think we have much to discuss. But we're also both busy, so that can wait for another
Also,
time.
one of the rare characters to carry her sword openly, rather than in hammer space.
Whoever can solve this case first, the CID, the police, the guild, wins the prize lying in wait. That also goes for our presumed suspects. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Be careful not to get too involved here, Van. I'm almost certain that the two people who killed Giacomo were from A.
Thinking the same. But I'll chalk myself up to owing you one for telling me.
You know her? What, you do too? Guess you just pop up the paper every once in a blue moon? No, she's really famous. Is anyone in Calvert who doesn't know the face of Elaine Auclair? One of the youngest braces ever to reach A rank in the guild. They're ace. Call her. Remember, but it's something like Beauty's Blade. Oh, is that the... Oh, yeah, that is. Good enough for someone to adept with the swordship of the Old Kingdom. I feel for having Beauty slapped on her title. The two of you close? It's just an old friend. And we've wasted enough time here. Yeah, I've definitely seen her art around. Make sure I think it's safe to assume the thing that you can made off with is the ornament you're looking for. No, stolen from an antique shop a week ago by a gang of punks. pair of others to deliver it. And at this point, just before mirror, police charged onto the scene, leaving Giacomo, called them, to snatch the goods using his ramda. Then the pair tracked him down to the very next day. In ambush from the crime scene, murdered him, stole his ramda, used it to escape. Yeah, the kind of computer in that they've got apps to note things down and store info on them. So he's a cautious one, so I'm sure he wouldn't have made the info too easy to identify. All cases of his hideouts were on there. Cops could use this device to find him. Unfortunately, we've been able to use data as recent movements to narrow down the top 3 places it could be. Trion Tower, once to Central Station. And then there's one in the 12th District around the Grand Circuit racetrack at the outskirts of town. What would you say is the most fishy? I think a Central Station. Grand Circuit is way out there. Trion Tower seems a little too fancy, too much attention maybe. Central Station. Oh yeah? Why'd you go with that? Fest is being held in the tower. Okay. Summerfest. I must have forgot about that one. But, oh yeah, there was an event going on at the racetrack. Yeah. And he'd want to risk his hideout being discovered by going inside when there were lots of people around. And there. Okay.
The next stop will be in the cathedral in Edith's Feast District. Those traveling to the cathedral or Aramis
And away you're getting off the next stop. What? Station to your dorms, right? Alright, I'll have this thing cracked by the end of the day. The goods with you by tomorrow. But you've only had you before. And 4, this is now. Now we've got murderers. Yeah. We're to that A group? Yeah. It's on guard bound right now. Not just the cops, the guild either. Other organized crime groups, even Jaeger Corps. I can't promise I can keep you safe. This is where you gotta go. This is what we gotta do. I'm sorry. Ah, yeah, I got some SP.
We are now arriving at the cathedral. The doors on the left side will open.
Now, will she sneak back on?
I thought I told you to get off at the next
Didn't
stop.
even sneak.
You'll have to forgive me for being selfish, but you have to understand just how much that memento means to me. It's something that connects me not just to my great-grandfather, but my mother and grandmother too. And that's not the only reason I want to see this through now. A man is dead. I know you don't like the idea, but I feel like I have to be a part of this. Whatever may come to happen, I'll do everything I can to ensure my own safety. And I'll do everything you ask in the field. So please. Won't you?
Alright, we can come along.
Fine. You're the client. I can see you at least know your way around that staff and arts. But you're gonna have to do everything to keep yourself safe. And if I give you an order, you follow it. If you fail to do that, I terminate our contract then and there. We clear?
Absolutely. Thank you.
We are now arriving at Edith Central Station. Those transferring to the Transcontinental Railroad.
6:44 p.m. So there's a Central Station. Feels like the sun went down real fast. But even at this hour, with nothing going on, there's so many people. We arrive at the city after all, not to mention all the department stores. Fancy normal store that doubles as a cafe that's been drawing a lot of customers. Yeah, another one. Oral Cafe Iota. Ooh. I wasn't here before either. Information? No, it's hard to imagine there not being here. See, change so fast it makes your head spin.
Very good evening to you, Edith. It is now 6:45 p.m., which means it's time for today's evening news. President Graham Hart held a press briefing at the Presidential Building in Vontai at 3 p.m. today. He discussed this year's ending of the reparations from Erebonia, and with it, the impact it will have on Calvert's future.
It has been 2 years since the Erebonian Empire launched an unprovoked war of aggression against us. A vile act that we were generous enough to forgive.
Man, even the game has already made that into a complete lie. Well, we saw that. The Hercule group invaded Erebonia first. I'm curious now to know to what degree the actual facts are available in this city, in Calvard.
The price it paid in the form of reparations was steep, but every last Mira was, in my strong opinion, justified.
Not that they would have had to pay, you had no way to enforce it.
I believe its actions, its atrocities, the past several centuries are behind it. I warmly welcome it back to the international community with open arms, promoting an era of peace between us, even when it comes to Crossbell State. With reparations due to come to an end this year, some have raised concerns that an economic recession is on the horizon. Those fears are unfounded.
The funny thing is that all of this could still have worked without the whole reparation thing.
We have used these past 2 years to transform our economy, to bolster our capital, to better our technology.
They could have just talked about how they've done a shift from the post-war to this economy.
No nation has surpassed what we have accomplished because no nation can. We cannot take our supremacy for granted. I have every intention of taking this power and using it to lead our great world as a whole to a more glorious, prosperous future.
And everyone's favorite president. He's a little heavy-handed, but he can't say he hasn't delivered. So I've tracked us past that by a lot. So that's true. He's been enacting some very dangerous policies across the board, not just economically. Last guy, yeah. Simon Roxford seemed more grounded. We need to talk politics. For not to waste time in rival territory. You have a rival? Ah, the guild. The Bracer Guild. I do remember hearing they had a branch near Central Station. I'm not expecting to hear anything close to home. Jump crew on board. Get to work. Got what you're looking for before the duo who got to Giacomo did. Yeah, right. Should be, yes, nearby. Looks like that old department store leads to the door we're looking for. Come on. It's Giordano. Brother, this feels like a piece of my words away. It's only natural to want to go out on a night like this. Can I take you for a ride, if you please? Kind of a unique taxi. Kind of want to check it out, to be honest. Forget about it. Name's Giordano. Brother, if you need anything, give me a holler. Alright. So Ty works with Ruthless lately. Pick up a prep meal from the department store and get today over with. Can I go into the department store?
This way.
Nope. Alright, well. Since the game won't let me explore right now. To a subway. Still Jimmy the same way. Looks like this, not him. It's just been a thing us shady folks have known about for a while. This all the city making good use of. See news about him too? They just leave it alone. They do why? So keep egging the conversation on when we really don't need to move. I'm ready for whatever we'll find here. Alright. I'm sure the CID gets use out of this too. Something wrong? Nah, we can go in. Final destination? Nah, I don't pick up a cent. Guess it doesn't matter either way. Oh?
His nose is as sharp as ever.
Ren, is that you?
Adios knows how this is going to end. But it better be with my classmates safe, Spriggan.
Underground ruins. Is a relic from the Middle Ages? I go back to the Dark Ages even. And have a leg up on the old capital's history. It goes back to the Middle Ages easy enough. Subways and waterways have been building, and the underground's a sprawling mess and a half now. Places like this when you think about it enough. What? Crap. Ghosts! Farsana! A monster. Well, a spirit more like. See them in the capital. What the hell's up with this? She don't want to turn back and wait outside of the station? It's just the living dead. Spot time. No, I'm fine. That's the spirit, Anya. Anya's. So highly effective then. So if anything, I'm relieved I came with you instead of staying behind. Alright. Probably good. Let's do this. Use evade and mind one. Ooh, Ziffa quartz. Alright. Covering shard skills. Shard skills. Okay. So back in the in Trails in the Sky, and I think Crossbell 2. They did it this way. You got a bunch of stones, and they would contribute points, and then having enough points gave you abilities.
Switching to maintenance mode. New shard skill added.
I like the look. Oh yeah, let's get... Feels like the elements are active here. What the hell? Ooh. You can notice that, Van? Interesting. Finds advanced in orbit. Wind, every once in a while. A place where they can be weak or resist to the higher elements. Time, space, and mirage. Let's get moving. Okay. Weak! Double exclamation mark. Super effective. Massive damage. No bricks.
That hits the spot.
Let's take a little peek at that. Here we are. Defending. First skill manifest when overall attribute increases. Okay. Shard skills. Extra shard skills. Weapon shield drive extra, huh? Alright, well that's different. New. Ooh, charger. Self-heal at the end of a command battle. Spooky ghosts! A lot of them too. Time these shards really shine. Time to use skulms. The good old skulms. What are those? See, I'll give you the rundown when we fight.
Time for you to focus.
I remember. Only as if it's shard field, you got high level link moves. Attack.
There we go. A chance.
Have some more.
Okay.
A chance. Cypher activate.
I won't lose.
Initializing drive.
A chance. They're stunned.
There.
All you on yes.
I'll take you on.
Increase.
Random light. White heal.
Thanks, pal. A chance. Take that. Bring it on.
There we go. A chance.
Have some more. A chance.
There we go.
All right.
All you on
Activating skill.
sucker.
All right. I can work with this. I think it's neat. Good job. Kept it pretty well. It's powerful. Scrum. Enables that to understand how someone else is going to act so clearly before. Yeah, it's a lot like the combat links used by the Airborne's 5th Gen Arcus battle weapons. So much use outside of the Empire, though. Still, common links are mainly designed to be used by two-man teams. Whereas Skullum is a lot easier to switch around partners. Force to be reckoned with when used by large groups. Shards really are amazing, aren't they? Could use them for so much. Yeah, I'm not expert on them either, mind you. Still got a lot to know myself. I can tell that Ziffa's standard has a whole lot of potential. Well, the staff here is working well against spirits, too. Yeah, I've got that for sure. The more I do it, the more confident I am in my ability to fight. I expect we're going to need to make more use of the skulums the farther we advance through here. Better be prudent for me to be a little closer to the front line, I think. A little low. So why don't you go out in front of me, though? Accept that.
Here goes.
I'm on it.
Arts attacks advised. I'll take it from here. Yeah, yeah, ha, yeah, ha, ha.
Commencing battle. Charge attack available.
Next! Now then, away we go!
Alright, well, I can still get the tactical bonus.
Should be safe for now.
Alright, well, I think we're going to take a little break here. Got some new stuff, some new techniques, a little more understanding of the combat system. I likey. Oh. And they both have their weapons visible in this part. Excellent. Neat. Alright, taking a break. Share your thoughts about this new combat system. Let me know what you think. I know it's a divergence. But I'm keen to know. Bye!